Hello and welcome to this edition of FLITV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We are here at the headquarters of Florida Internet and Television, just a few blocks from Florida's capital. I'm joined by Attorney General Ashley Moody. General Moody is here to talk about a very serious topic, and that's human trafficking. You founded the statewide Council on Human Trafficking, of which we're a supporting member of, and you have convened a bunch of different people for this. Tell us a little bit about the council. Who's on it?
Well, I will start off by saying, as much as I am passionate and driven and focused on leading in this effort, I did not found the council.
Okay.
A lot of that credit goes to our former Attorney General Pound Bondi, who worked with the legislature to do so, but I am, this has been a priority of mine since day one. I am leading as chair of this council, and we are assisted by strategic partners across the state. It really truly is Florida businesses and Floridians helping to eradicate human trafficking, all forms of trafficking, both labor and sex trafficking, which is an abhorrent practice, one that if you talk to anyone who has seen victims recovering from this, you would know it is a modern day slavery. It is the worst of the worst individuals who commit these crimes. And so we are committed to eradicating this in Florida. To that end, we have developed a summit on human trafficking that will take place on September the 30th in Orlando. It brings together national, local, state partners to not only address best practices in terms of law enforcement efforts, but it also looks at how best to deal with the victims who are recovering from this, what are the medical and mental resources they will need, and how we can all work together after this is discovered and we go after those perpetrating. How can we help the communities and the people that have been victimized heal? Yeah,
I know in worlds of domestic violence, there's a huge cost on workforce, and with human trafficking, it's got to be just as drastic and dramatic of an impact, not only on the person, but everybody who is involved with that person. I mean, just the caregivers alone, have to spend a ton of time, and that's a lot of resources that it takes.
And it really is staying ahead of technology and the newest trends to make sure parents and law enforcement know what to look out for. Some of the cases that we've handled in my office often see perpetrators using technology to lure children into just terrible living situations, using them as sex slaves. And so it is important that everybody remain vigilant, not only our strategic partners and looking out for the symptoms of human trafficking, but parents, ensuring that the children in Florida are not victimized.
Well, in the short time we have left, what's your number one goal for this summit?
To make sure that we are using the most up-to-date practices to eradicate human trafficking, and that we keep all of our partners engaged and educated on how best to do that.
Well, we'll make sure, as Florida Internet Television, FLITV, we share the links to this very important cause, and we're grateful for the work that you're doing, General Moody, on this work, and we look forward to hopefully ending this in Florida, but for sure fighting it in a much more cohesive way.
Thank you.
Thanks, General. Appreciate you. That's all the time we have for this very special FLITV. Make sure you hit us up on our social media for links to this important summit. And for now, thanks for tuning in.